To his siblings, he was known as Pepin. Many call him Kuya, or Joe, or Joey. My kids call him Grandpa Joe. I call him Dad. From the stories I heard growing up, he was a tough guy. Growing up in one of the toughest neighborhoods in Metro Manila, Tondo, he was a Tondo boy. One of my favorite stories my dad told me was when he was courting my mom. He went to visit her in her native city of Davao. He walked down the alley with a bunch of local boys staring at him, staring him down. One boy noticed who he was and said, "Oh, that's a Tondo boy." Word went around quickly that he was a Tondo boy, and suddenly no one looked my dad in the eye. My dad told me stories of how he worked at an early age. He was a hard worker and taught me the same values. He graduated from Torres High School and from the Philippine College of Arts and Trades with a degree in industrial engineering. He was a merchant marine, and in 1965 joined the U.S. Navy. Served his country for 22 years. He was a Vietnam vet. He did whatever it took to provide for his family, whether it was for his parents and his siblings, or if it was for me and my mom. Another one of my favorite stories is when he first joined the Navy. He got his first paycheck. He gave the paycheck to his father as a way of saying thanks. His father was so proud of him, showed it to everyone, and said he wasn't going to deposit it. That was my dad. A tough guy, hard worker, but still a giver. He was able to bring me and my mom to the United States in 1972. Throughout my childhood, I never remember being hungry. I always had new clothes for school. We always had a roof over our heads. My dad was a provider. He always stressed the value of education. He was very strict about my studies, and A was average for me. B was bad. C or below, don't come home. He taught me to throw a baseball, shoot a basketball, ride a bike, drive a car. He was a teacher. Throughout my childhood, he was my hero. When I was 10, he took me on a cruise on the ship he was stationed on. It was a Tiger cruise from Hawaii to San Diego. I was blown away on how many friends, shipmates, loved my dad. After the cruise, I was set in my mind that I wanted to be just like my dad. I wanted to join the Navy. As I entered my teenage years, he was a very strict disciplinarian. I can still hear my dad saying, "Breakfast is served from 0600 to 0700. If you don't eat by 0700, you're not eating." By the time I graduated high school, he asked if I was still going to join the Navy. I told him I probably served him for 18 years. He always stressed the importance of faith in God. He always made sure we went to church every Sunday. God first, family second. He was a man of God. My mother passed away when I was 18. Auntie Paz was a good friend of my mom and was there to help my dad. This friendship later blossomed into a genuine love for each other. My father's a loyal man. He deserved to be happy and grow old with someone, and I'm happy he did this with my Auntie Paz. I was amazed on how well he took care of her and her family. I was an only child growing up, but suddenly I was blessed with 2 sisters and 2 brothers. My dad and Auntie Paz built a good life together. They were very involved in the church, and he's an inspiration to me and everyone who touched his life. I want to personally thank everyone for your kind words and wonderful stories. I'm amazed to see how many friends he has from church. We all know my father is a kind, gracious person. He touched the lives of so many. You could ask my dad for anything, and he would give it. He loved all of us. He is truly a saint. If there was one word I could use to describe my dad, it would be Superman. He was my man of steel. He would do anything for anyone. It's a bird, it's a plane,